Okay, I'm here with Hope Brown today, and we are going to be talking about her player profile. Who is Hope Brown? Hope, how long have you played disc golf?
Oh, goodness. Altogether, a long time. I took a 12-year hiatus, just because, as with everyone, life gets in the way. But probably total, like 10 years. So a friend of a friend introduced me to the sport, and I was instantly addicted. So been playing ever since 1999, and played a couple years and then stopped for a long time. And then when I moved back here to Wilmington, started playing again and just went full speed.
How did you get involved in being a competitive player? What went from casual to competitive for you?
I've always been competitive in anything. Like, you name something that we can challenge each other at, and I will play it. So it just, as soon as I learned that there was tournaments, I started playing them.
How do you prepare yourself for a tournament?
How should I or how do I? Because those are two different things. You should prepare yourself by drinking plenty of fluids the week of and making sure to stretch and be super flexible that day and plenty of rest. What I do is get like super nervous and freak out and don't do any of those things. So.
Okay. What is your favorite disc company?
Probably Dynamic, Latitude.
Do you have
really digging those?
Do you have a favorite disc in your bag?
Yes. I could probably take my Compass, which is a mid-range, to any course, and if I was like allowed to have one disc to do everything with, that would be the disc. You can drive with it, upshot, flick, putt in the wind. Yeah, that's it.
What is your favorite course to play?
Oh, that's hard. I just traveled to Myrtle Beach to play Splinter City, and that was a really fun course because it has a lot of variety and old trees and forgiving fairways, and if you get off the fairway, it's not too bad. But I would say before that, it would have to be Glen Burnie, just because it's a beautiful scenery and the elevation is fun.
What is your favorite kind of shot to throw? Like, if you step up to a hole, are you one that likes it like straight ahead, a hard dive left, a hard dive right? Like, what is your favorite throw when you step up and it's your throw?
An S.
Yeah.
An S shot, because I have a natural Annie, and if it gives me the ability to really shape an S shot, I love that. Or any upshot Anheuser. That's just fun when that works.
What putter do you use?
I use a Mercy. I've lived by it. Yep.
Okay. What is your favorite tournament to play in?
Probably any women's global event. I just think that is just such an amazing event that happens every 2 years all over the world, and it's a great thing to be a part of.
One rule you see people continuously break out on the course? Just one.
It would have to be falling putt, which means if you're inside 30 feet, when you're putting, your other foot or none of your body can extend the pass where your mini was. And you see a lot of people putt and kind of walk through it, and that's not allowed. But it's a lot of beginners that do that.
Right. And one rule of etiquette in disc golf that you find that a lot of people either ignore, don't understand, or have trouble with?
I think it would have to be paying attention to other people, knowing when it's your shot, and being ready for your shot. You know, when someone else is playing, you can, if you're not in the way, you can kind of be looking at your shot and setting it up and thinking about it while they're, multitask, so that it's not a 4-hour round.
What is the biggest asset that you bring as a card mate during a tournament or a casual round?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm like the funniest person I know, so I feel like I should say that. Humor.
Keep it light. Okay, outside of disc golf, you got to have some sort of life. What are some of your hobbies?
Well, recently turned a hobby, interior design, into a career. So I'm an entrepreneur, and really excited about where that's going. So I'm kind of...
Name your company, plug.
Oh yeah, Southern Oak Design. Hit me up.
Good. Okay, what's your hometown?
Technically.
This isn't a tricky question.
Well, a lot of, it's Altamaha Ossipee, but nobody's ever heard of that. So I would say High Point,
Okay, the gist.
North Carolina.
Okay. I know that you are graduating. What is your degree in?
Interior design.
We're proud of her. Okay, what's your favorite movie?
Oh my goodness. Well, I can't name that because I have like top 5s of music genres and movies.
Give us a little gist so we understand if you're a funny person, a serious person.
Oh no, I want my mind to be bended. So I like movies like In Time, Adjustment Bureau.
I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, no, I want you to make me think and me not to guess the movie. I can't stand predictability.
Ooh, I like that. So what kind of music, like you were talking about?
Oh, I love some Tash Sultana, Jason Mraz, J.J. Cale, like any good lyrical jam music that just makes you feel good.
Beer or wine?
Liquor?
Ooh, sorry.
Or wine.
I need to edit that. No, it should be all 3. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go over a few little tips that Hope Brown has for us. What is your number 1 tip for a beginner player? Like when they step up and they touch the disc, what are you saying? Not to overload them, but just to give them a simple little...
Number 1 tip would be to follow through.
That's a good one.
If it has to do with your form.
Okay,
yeah,
we're going to...
follow through.
The next tips are for people who are trying to move up a level in their play. So can you give me a couple tips for individuals trying to move from the rec to the AM divisions? What things should they specifically work on?
The first thing would be to definitely know the rules. Know all your etiquette rules. That way you can also continue to teach people that are moving up into amateur.
Okay.
The other thing would just be, go for it. Just do it. When I started playing up, that's when I started playing better. So if you're wanting to get to the next level, definitely play with women who are better than you.
Okay.
Watch this play more, dude.
Damn, that's pretty.